Good evening. Those incredible habits of colonialism, that finger wagging, it's amazing. Joe Biden, Obama, Trump, I forgot, Bush, Clinton, and so on. They seem to go to school somewhere where they learn to wag their finger. They can't talk to us without wagging their finger, telling us how to behave. When I listen to them speak, including Emmanuel Macron and Liz Truss, even the Queen of England met Liz Truss and died. Within hours of meeting her, she couldn't take it anymore. They seem to have this habit of speaking to us like that. And sometimes when I listen to them speak like that, I feel like that little boy in shorts, infantilized, old colonial habits. Anytime we stand up and say we're people, we're human beings as well, we have plans, we have projects, they say, sit down, listen to us. Such a pleasure today to listen to our comrades, Comrade Carlos, Comrade Bruno, from the great revolutionary experiments and processes in Venezuela and Cuba. So great to finally listen to world leaders who are adults. So great to listen to our comrades Claudia and Kristen. And you know what? Let me tell you something. When I say that they have this habit of wagging their fingers, I also want to say they're deeply mediocre people. You know, Joe Biden is a deeply mediocre man. There's something deeply unsettling about how mediocre the leaders of the United States are. I mean, look at Ted Cruz. What is this? Who are these people? And in a way, it's the people of the United States that's failing themselves. When you have the possibility of electing Claudia and Kristen to be your president and vice president, instead of amazing people like this, you send Joe Biden to what they call the White House. When they're the presidents, it'll be called the People's House. The House of White Supremacy. The White Supremacy House. Joe Biden wagging his fingers, telling everybody how to live, claiming the word democracy for themselves. Who gave them the right to claim the word democracy? Democracy is our word. Who gave them the right to destroy the word human with their propagandic phrase, human rights? Human rights is our word. That's our phrase. They shouldn't sully these words in their mouths. Democracy. What democracy? What democracy? The democracy of money. The democracy of money. Buying elections. Bribing politicians. That's this democracy. How can you claim to be a democracy when you have people who are hungry in your country? How can you claim to be a democracy when you have people who are hungry in your country? How is that a democracy? What kind of perversion makes you say democracy when you allow people to be hungry, when you allow them to have no houses, when you allow them to take refuge in cocaine? And then you go and bomb Colombia. What gives you the right to use the word democracy? Next year is the 200th anniversary, 200 years. It's the 200th anniversary of the dreaded Monroe Doctrine. 200 years ago, the United States decided that it owns the Americas. And by the way, it was not just a speech made by James Monroe. Shortly thereafter, the United States conducted a war of aggression. Did you hear Biden say the United States never conducted a war of aggression? Mediocre. Mediocre. Lying about his own history. I know his history better than him. Mediocre. Unimpressive. Lying about his history. He says, just a few decades after the Monroe Doctrine, the United States, in an aggressive war against Mexico, seizes almost half the territory of Mexico. And then they call them California and so on. Occupied Mexico. When is Mexico going to claim that land back? When is that going to be back on the table?